Jack Nicholson is one of the most prominent American motion picture actors of his generation, noted for his versatile portrayals of unconventional outsiders. Jack Nicholson was born in Neptune, New Jersey, on April 22, 1937, and grew up in Manasquan, New Jersey, about 50 miles south of the city on the Jersey Shore. The people he believed to be his parents were named John and Ethel May Nicholson. John was a department store window dresser, and Ethel May was a hairdresser as well as a talented oil painter. June Nicholson, whom he believed was his older sister, was an aspiring actress. June died of cancer in 1963 when Jack Nicholson was 26 years old. More than a decade after her death, in 1974, a Time magazine reporter researching a cover story on Nicholson discovered some shocking information. June was, in fact, Nicholson's mother, and John and Ethel May were his maternal grandparents. Since June was 17 years old, unmarried, and uncertain of the father's identity at the time of Nicholson's birth, her parents agreed to treat Nicholson as their own child and never reveal to him his true parentage. One of June's ex-boyfriends, Don Rose, has since claimed to be the father, but Nicholson decided not to have paternity testing performed. I'd say it was a pretty dramatic event, but it wasn't what I'd call traumatizing. Nicholson said about discovering his family's secret. After all, by the time I found out who my mother was, I was pretty well psychologically formed. As a matter of fact, it made quite a few things clearer to me. If anything, I felt grateful. Nicholson attended Manasquan High School, although his grades were good enough to receive a partial scholarship offer. Nicholson was not interested in college. He recalled, "I wasn't filled with a burning desire to make something of myself in those days. And since I was only 16, I figured I had plenty of time to go to college later, and so I hung around Jersey for about a year. I made a little money at the racetrack, and I worked as a lifeguard at the beach one summer." Nicholson married an actress named Sandra Knight in 1962, and they had a daughter, Jennifer. Before divorcing in 1968, he later had a 20-year relationship with actress Angelica Houston that ended when Nicholson had an affair with a beautiful model named Rebecca Broussard. Nicholson and Broussard never married, but have since had 2 children together. Born on April 22, 1937, in Neptune, New Jersey, Jack Nicholson is one of the most prominent American motion picture actors of his generation. Nicholson's career has contained some of the seminal film in Hollywood history, including Chinatown and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and his role as Jack in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining has become iconic.